Welcome to the episode. You know what I'm up to. What I found in the compartment, it solved all my problems. I don't know much about new cars. The newest car that I had was 2008. So when I come to this car, I have no idea of new cars. So it was a big surprise. For everyone else, they know it all, but I knew nothing. Just a few more dollars. It's cleaning day. I've got to put another back box on, and I've got a vacuum cleaner, and someone told me that the vacuum cleaner doesn't work well. Let's have a look inside. Oh, it's full. What a stitch up every time. So all we have to do is empty it, and then it gets a bit more better performance. And I got me a little handy vac here. So it's cordless, you can get it in anywhere, but that can't do the big jobs. So I've got me Dyson here, the cleaner that doesn't lose suction, only if it's full. Yeah, so I've got to suck all the glass out of the door. Oh, big mumbo. All the glass in here, it's full of it. Yeah, it does have a missing shade that goes on here. It's got the cutouts for it and all that, you know, for the station wagon sort of item. I just realised that's not there for the insurance report. For the report online from Vic Roads, you know, it says malicious this, and I think it was 9 things that it was malicious, and they were mainly the blue crosses and I just spotted some here. If I don't repair that, that'll fail. See there? It's all broken, and they've put the marks in there, and there's marks on the dashboard as well. But I can't see anything broken. Seat of the wheel, seat of the wheel, banging along, banging along. And also notice blue marks in here. All I can see is 1 scratch, 2 scratches. No, that's not a scratch. There's 2 scratches under there. So I don't know if it's the Vic Roads report or an insurance report, or it's all the same report. So I'm going to just get rid of those blue marks. Look, if it bites me later on, tell me what to do. I don't know what to do with it. When I bought the cars at Pickles on the auction, in the back, in the bags and everything, there was this key. I thought, well, looks like the key to the car, but it's never worked. I changed the battery, it doesn't work, right? Does not work. Now I'm in here just looking at the dots, and I decided to open this hatch here, and here they've got a ciggy port, cigarette lighter, 12 volt auxiliary. They got one up here, they've got one up here also, and then they've got a I think it's a USB. There's a USB port there, and then they have something else, and I'm probing around, and you wouldn't believe it. Folks, there's the other key, and it's brand new. Absolute brand new. Why didn't anyone tell me that you hide the key in the back here? Well, there's a slot for it. And you know what? It works. I'm going to show you it. Chain to the wheel! Yeah! This is the brand new key. Doesn't look like it's been used, and it's been left in that slot. Doesn't make sense. But anyway, it's brand new, and here we go. Beautiful, huh? And where's my car? Oh, it's over there. Oh, here it is. In the car park, folks. That's the warning, so undo it. Wonderful. But I just noticed then something else, something new. It's blank. And the other key that I've got feels like this key's broken in there or something. You want to have a look? Believe it or not, it's remote start in that, but it's got a barrel. And my other key, which is just in there, it doesn't go in. So I don't know how if it's snapped in there or something. So here's the other one. That one's been cut. Roaring lion. Roaring lion. It's a roaring lion. And that one is blank. I would have a blank one in there. Maybe this is not for the car. Why would you want to have the barrel working anyway? If that's blank. Make some comments, will you, folks? I'm lost for words. I'm just working on the back box. This is the left rear. I'm going to put some acid on it. I was just getting a bit of spatteries off. Spatter, not splatter. Spatter is a welding term. I think this is stainless. This looks stainless, but that, I'm not sure. We'll soon see when we put the acid on in a few moments. Won't take long, folks. Won't take long. Oh, I've got hair on me legs. Hairy legs. See? Grassy legs. Grassy legs. Grassy legs. Grassy legs. And we get the car on the road. As you can see, have a look how clean it comes up. I had a question mark if that was stainless. I think it goes in here hot. Collects all the mud and sand off the road. Of course, I welded on that bit. Cleans it up nicely. I didn't clean the other one, but I decided to clean this one. Here, look. Now, what Holden did is they just sprayed this black here, and they didn't worry about spraying all that. But it is stainless. See that? Might get a little bit off there, but other than that, she's finished. Hey? Just heading out to a few places, just do a bit of research. Can't find a steering rack for under $3,000. However, this is the new thing, and I'm very green in newer sort of cars. I've read on the internet that this button here is remote start. See? It's remote start. So you have to have the car locked. Then you hold button down, the button down, and then it should start. All right, here's a demo. I've just washed it, and I've got some unregged permit number on the dashboard and on the tailgate. So here we go. False alarm, folks. It's fake news. Oh. Still doesn't do it. Ah, it doesn't do it. Here we go. I don't know what these buttons are. I think this is traction. You can switch your traction off. I don't know what P triangle with a signal. Those ones there, I don't know what, because they don't do anything. Air conditioning, air conditioning. I'm so used to not having air conditioning, I'll open the windows and switch this thing off. Mate, I've got a 6.2 to feed with gasoline, not air conditioning. They're for softies. Softies. Just pulled up to BPAW, Ballarat Performance, and they got this little, it's been re-sprayed, I could tell straight away, but it's a nice looking car. LH, LX. Alex Tirana, like two-door. Where's all the two doors today? Hey? Where are they? It's nice looking. That's our car spot for the week, isn't it? I was looking for a cover that goes on here. I think it goes in the slot here. BPAW don't have one, and I was looking for a cover here because all the clips are broken. See this? Broken, 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 and broken. So I just thought I'd buy one for $30, but not available. That one up the top corner, bought this. I bought this one here, goes like that. That goes up there like that. $44, mate. $44, so yeah, we're on a winner. Oh, I still got to put that strut on. It's the 9th job. So I've got a running tally of how many jobs I've got to do for the Viv, and we did have a knockback just then, suspension place. But the good thing is, it's good to get out and about because the lad in here was so informative. What he did say, he says, oh, I don't have to get a brand new rack, and I don't have to go to the same place to get a steering or wheel alignment new, as long as it steers well. Right, done, mate. I've got an invoice, receipt, VIN number, who I bought it from, the car. We've got the rack. I'll have to clean it up. Mainly it's only 4 bolts. See that? 4 bolts. Steering column goes in there. Then you have that. Of course, you've got to have your steering wheel straight. Doesn't look all right. Then I decided to get 4 wheels as well. And the tyres are roadworthy. That's a win. This is not really big money. It's not big money. It's just to bypass all the legalities. Plus, I've just noticed on mine, all 5 tyres, there's only 2 that match, and they're both worn out. So you've got 3 quasi ones, 3 different brands. We've got Bob Jane, we've got Kumo this, it's all over the shop. Bridgestone Potenza, like an Italian name, mate. So this has got chunky tread. There was one a little bit iffy, but if I have to buy another one, I'm not worried. But I think they're roadworthy. Got a bit of rash on that one. After just purchasing the 4 tyres and a rack, we've come down to Goodyear Auto Care. Oh, the man was just checking his watch. He's the owner, franchisee, you know. And we're going to see if we can get all these wheels turned over in the best. Doesn't matter if we've got a bit of rash on it. We'd like to take these off. I've bought some. I want the wheels and tyres balanced. If there's any rims that are not going to balance up, I need to know. Let's see, tyres. Nexton tyre, we've got you. 4 roadworthy tyres, but the back 2 tyres are not matched. That's a Kuma Sangakkara Solus, and this one is a Super Cat Sport. The front 2 are Bridgestone Potenzas. I would say I'm going to buy 2 matching tyres for the rear, because this puts out 304 kilowatts. Probably 240 kilowatts at the rear tyre. We're going to give them a Canaan, and we might be heading to the drag strip yet, so I need some traction. We're on the door. You can see where it's been. It's just 2 10mm screws. So there's the old piece of glass in there. It's the old piece of glass, and there's a 10mm screw just there, and there's a 10mm screw just over here, and we unbolt them. It's like a clamp, and I've got my window. And I don't know if I have to pull this off yet. It could be. Probably will. We'll just see how it slides in. If it's thinner down the bottom, it may slide in. But I've got a feeling this might have to come out. And then you have those clamps, and then you clamp it up. It just turned into a slightly bigger job. And also I want to show you, you can never have enough tools. If your wife tells you you've got too many, when you're working on cars, just lay low. It'll come. You'll come good. The wife will come good, and one day she'll understand. She can't sew your tools off, right? So I was just working on the back mufflers. There's no way I can get at one of the nuts, but then I remembered the Stahlwillig. Right, that one there. And this one's got a neck on it like that. See the neck? Oh, mate, was it perfect. It was made for that job. Always hang on to the tools, you know, you got all sorts. See there, I've got a snap-on there. Snap-on, beautiful swivel neck. You're going to tee it off like that, and this is a 1013, teed off like the snap-on. So I'm not saying you spend all your money on this. Be patient, and the tools that come up when they come on special. Even some of Aldi's tools are okay. Just vacuumed out all the glass, and it's got that wedge like that, with a bolt in it like that, and it's got rubber that goes down, and it's attached both sides. You slide the glass in there, and then you tighten up the bolt, and it clamps it tight. So that's what I'm doing now. And this glass here, I'm tipping it in top ways. I'm going to see if that works without pulling the door apart. So I've just opened the car, and we'll just see what we can do with the window. The window's working perfect. Go automatic. There you go, folks. It's to put the window glass in, it's a really quick job, but you got to pull the door apart once you know the clips to undo. Not bad, mate. Getting it done. Yesterday, when we were out and about, we ended up at Goodyear, the lads down there. I was just driving through the back roads of Lake Wendouree and we come across highway patrol. He just come off Lake Wendouree and I was coming out of a street and used to see the screwball neck like this at this car. Now the black attracts the bobbies, if you want to call them. The copper's just screwed around. But big shout out to Al Drano who gave us the tip that print up your permit number and put it on the dash. And those highway patrol guys, they didn't put their brake lights on. I don't want to attract the police, but this is a police magnet, mate. Police magnet? Police magnet, mate. Police. Thanks for the tip. All these tips, mate. If I didn't have all this information, I'd only be half-baked. We go to the automotive paint wholesalers in Dallacombe, yeah, on that big road out the back. I don't know the roads around here much, but just go there. What I want, someone suggested dolphin glaze for me guard. Right, I'm buying dolphin glaze. I've used it before in England. Wonderful product. It's actually like self-leveling. I think I might have to get some sanding, somehow sand it, because I don't have that stuff anymore. So I've got to get also some contact to put over the driving lights. I'm not getting them going. I'm pressed for time now. I'll leave them in there, just cover them up, and later on we can get them going. I get me wiring guru out of myself and join the two wires, George. There's nothing like coming to a great shop like this. This is amazing. Here, look, sound deadener. You could spray it on in a tin. So, and you've got 3M stuff. 3M's great. You've got a lot of spray guns. They've got hook and loop, sanding block sheets. Don't even know what these are. I don't know what they are. But their range of automotive spray. So you can spray a car here, spray a bike, spray anything. This is meant. Look, look at all the tape. So this is the paint group in Dallacombe. Mate, thinner. I might have to have some thinners yet. Yeah. I just have to buy a little bit of thinners, I think. I went in for one piece and have a look what I got. Dolphin glaze, wax and grease remover in an aerosol. I've got some of that to cover my driving lights. I've got some nice masking tape. That's hardener. I've got an applicator, that little yellow thing, applicator, and I've got a block to block out my panel. So I'm going to paint my panel. I've already got the paint and I bought it online. Here we go. I fixed the door and it's really 100% now. So I cleaned all this, see that? I just cleaned it with that Koenig, which is Mr. Sheen. Wiped it all down, put the panels on here, there, and the kick panel. Skirts are on, so it's looking good. Starting to clean the old girl up, like their bezels, and make it a bit presentable. You can see how it's shining now. See that? Have a look at it. Bit better than normal. Just it'd never been cleaned. So this is the panel I got from the wrecker, and that's got to go up there like that. So I'll whip that one out. I'll take the paint off. I don't know how you get the paint off. But I might have to pull this panel off, put this one on. See how we go, because that tucks underneath. So it goes underneath. How do you get that out? You know, you can get your little these scooper things. Get it in there. If you get it in the wrong spot, it's not going to do anything, is it? Look. So you've got to get it in the right spot and then clip it out. So I'm going to tape this up. They need attention. It looks like they've had bugs on there and the bugs have eaten their perspex. So they need to come out anyway. If this bar stays on, somehow get these going at a later stage, but I'm not worried about it now because clock's ticking, mate. So you go like this. And it makes a bit of a shape. See there? You can't move it though. If you move it, that's why I'll look a bit unco. And the dark spot, see there? Oh, that's it, I've got it right there. The dark spot is the outline. Come the guy, draw! This is amazing. So what we do is put it out, RSC, out. In there, see? So you get it in there like that. It's just the template, folks. Fighting the blues here. Now you put that in there, all that. Get a piece of tape, 2 pieces of tape, and so you have a bit like this. Block them out, but in future I want them operable. I might have to pull them out and cut and polish the perspex. They look pretty good. It looks like carbon fibre inserts. That's how good it is. I just want to say the things that I have to complete today, because I've got 4 12-hour shifts coming up, and in between I've got the Viv appointment. I've got to really get my act together and finish these last few jobs off. Here's the jobs. Screw on the bash plate underneath because I straightened it and painted it. There's another piece of metal underneath. There's a little bit bent, I noticed. The guard has to be painted today. That's the biggest job. I have to have it reasonably painted. All right, we'll try again. I've just locked it. It's not working. It worked. And it sets the climate control while it started, whatever you got it on. So you can run it like that. I've just noticed that I haven't tightened the guard up, and I haven't put that strip on it yet. That has to go on. And then this has to fit a bit better. You can have a look at that closely. For some reason it doesn't stay in. Thanks for watching the episode, folks. In the next one, we'll have the Viv, and I'll keep you updated of what actually really transpires. Police magnet. Hold up, police magnet, mate. Police magnet.